how much of music video or live concert video do you always watch that at each point in time you want to replicate what your eyes capture in terms of visual mixing, in terms of camera, men positioning the roles and function of each, in terms of how you balance the lens of your camera to the exposure that is coming from the screen, and in terms of temperature. So everything I mentioned now is not something that sometimes they fix it in post-production. But most importantly, because you stream, the end result of post-production is what we want the audience to see real time. I've watched your videos and there are no dynamics. You know, each time I keep making reference to NTA, Nigeria, and DSTV, Super Sport, full scale or full HD. You know, when we have the two screen, even though you should buy your screen, your television screen in millions, and they are showing NTA, the NTA will degrade the quality of your multi-million TV set. Is that not correct? So is it that they don't have the equipment? Well, let me leave that one for another day. But anytime you're watching full scale on the same screen, in fact, you will value the worth of your TV, right? Because these are two different worlds. And so the other one will appeal more to audience. You tend to have more subscriber on DSTV than the NTA. So that is one content, the quality of what is going out. Then the two is the content. Are you dynamics that nobody will predict? Maybe for this Sunday, you can say, let's have this kind of angle projection, capturing. Let's do this. Let's make it delivered. Let's make it different from the way we used to capture before. And so by the time you have close to 10 to 15 different variations in the way you capture, you mix, and you blend your visuals, it will engage people more. So have you ever gone back to 2020 and pull out your visual and compare it to what you are producing now? Have you done checklists of the differences between 2020 and now? What is it that you've done previously that is better than what you're doing now? Please, let's just be dynamic. And the way to help us is, okay, let's look in Nigeria. There are several churches that is doing almost what we are doing today with better results. So we can spend time to watch their content, right? We can spend time to watch their order of service. For a worship, maybe to this Sunday might be color yellow. I know that your lens, there's a way it responds to yellow color. And if it's yellow, what is the theme that is displayed on screen? Then what is the color combination of your light, all put together with what the smoke machine is giving? So, you know, the way it is now is that when you are participating, it looks like the sound, the music, the light, the smoke machine is coming from the altar to you like this. You cannot separate them. So there has to be a balance between the visuals, what is coming out, and what the camera is capturing. So do you always spend time to check the settings of your camera to know what is the best way? How do I enhance the quality? If this is full HD that is coming out, is there any better way to bring the settings more than the way it is? Okay, how do I transmit 4K into my visual? How do I make sure I maintain this kind of resolution that when you zoom my skin, you'll be seeing every detail. Like, you know, you're watching some movie from Netflix, you see all those details. You can actually use that as maybe your A reference against B. So you always check, okay, I know that will give your brain a lot of tasks to keep developing yourself on optimizing your capture, right? So that is one part. You know, everything we do here at the end of the day meet together at the point of live streaming. Doesn't mean that after we've done sound, the musician play everything, audience participate, we had maybe good resolutions on the camera. By the time it gets to the internet, they say because the internet cannot move the bandwidth is very low, we cannot transmit accurately the content. Before you know, they now drop the quality. And what gets to the reception is like 25% over 100. So do you release streams at full scale at all times? What are the limitations? Is it that your internet cannot carry? So what are you going to do? Beyond choir meeting on Saturday to do rehearsals, there's a sound tech team, there's online streaming, everybody's here. And we're also doing a streaming demo, maybe to a private network, and we are checking it. We are checking, we stop, we go back and do setting until we get it. And so, okay, at is it megabyte per second, right? Of internet speed. This can work, but at megabyte per second, there will be some form of signal degradation. I want you to do a recording to your SD card and another recording on the mixer, and then you download your live streaming. Bring all the three data together and check and know the level of drop. Then you worked on it.